Hello, 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 and welcome into the hourglass. So today I'm going to be happy birthday. We're closing up Cancer season, so we're in Leo season, right? So happy birthday to the Leos in the house. Ew. All right, so I'm still working with fire and water, and I'm going to just demonstrate how that works. So basically, it's acting like a crystal ball. It's just seashells, pearls, and a flower in there. And with the fire or the tea light candle in the back, it would just like bring images to me. I like working with water and fire. I do have my Yamaya inspired mermaid statue. So the backstory behind of this is for Mother's Day, my daughter went to like this statue shop where you could paint stuff there, and she painted it a different color. She tried to match it to Ariel, the Disney movie The Little Mermaid, because I love mermaids, and my daughter knows this about me. So what I did was, instead of letting her just stand there or sit there on my shelf, my bookshelf, I decided to paint her myself. And at first I was a little bit nervous because you're always nervous when you're trying something new. So anyway, let's blow across that nervousness. And, to make her skin tone, I had to mix 4 different tones or hues of browns. So the hardest or the most difficult part, of course, would be the face. To create her eyes and her lips, I wanted her to look very pleasing and very like mothering, being that Yamaya is the mother. I feel like I'm one of her children because I could definitely relate to a lot of the children of Yamaha characteristics or traits. And that's just her beads that I made. Everything is handmade here, so everything is coming from my own creativity. So yeah, I really resonate, or the characteristics of the children of the ocean and the sea really resonates with me. I had a few highly respected people that confronted me about being connected to the children of the ocean. So first of all, some of the characteristics of Yamaya's children is that they're very respectful to their elders. That rang through me because I'm very close with the elders of my family. I look out for children. My first job, I think I was 16. I worked in a daycare actually, and I was really good at it. Children of this is just the characteristics, all right? Social but serious, very attentive. That's me all the way. You know what I'm saying? I see things that other people may have missed. Very caring, trustworthy, very, very determined in love. Yes, children of Yamaya. And this is the YOOOU goddess. She is the mother or the owner of the oceans and seas. And, I'm just telling you which characteristics really echo through me. We are very, very determined in love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once we cross that line, or when things has gone to some limit or some sort of extent that we can't cope with, we turn the page and we don't look back. But we still have this great determination when making decisions, whether it hurts us or not. When something's collapsing, we stay strong and we succeed. Yeah, so children of Yamaya, we always have the best interests at heart for those that we love. We notice things right away, and we're really willing to fight or protect our loved ones, especially our children. We do have clear vision. So this is why we are drawn to divination. Like Yamaya, very clear vision of the future, of events. That's all our water energy as well. So that's just a few. We're very brave. We could be vengeful. Yeah, we could be vengeful, and we could be gentle as the calm and sea. But when that storm kicks up, we get violent waves coming through, crashing waves, right? So strong enough to cleanse you, but gentle enough to soothe you, right? So if you're drawn to the sea, because like I'm saying, I can't begin to tell you the stories or the experience I have with the beach, with the ocean. Plus, I'm a beach girl. I came from an island. You know what I'm saying? So swimming was my thing. I was part of the Girl Scouts for some time. And because of my asthma, it kind of limited me from getting my swimmer's badge. But I practiced. I had to beg, practically go on my knees and beg my swimming instructor, because she got like really strict instructions from my mom not to let me do stuff like that. So the thing I had to pass was I had to swim out to these buoys that, you know, kind of stops the boat from coming in too close to the shore. And you had to swim out there, and then you had to dive down and come back up with a handful of sand, a fistful of sand. And I practiced, and I begged my instructor one day. I begged on my knees, and she allowed me to do it. And I did it. And I achieved my swimmer's badge with my asthma. So, I mean, it was a great risk, but it was worth it. And like I said, I practice just to get that swimmer's badge. So I am deeply connected to the ocean, to the sea. That is my safe place I go to when I'm meditating or when I'm trying to go to sleep. And then I end up dreaming about that secret place on the shore. But let's get into it. That's just a little backstory of me. That's who I resonate with. That's who I'm pulled to, YOOOU and Yamaya. All right. So I give, acknowledge, I give offerings, but I don't worship these deities. This is my kind of like my spiritual guide, or my mother, alongside with another spiritual guide that is very sacred to me. So I won't be mentioning that powerful Queen Day. All right, so let's begin. Oh my gosh, right? And I try to recreate, because they know, you know, they say that she dances on the water or she dances on the waves. So I try to recreate the waves by her fins. I try to do like a marble effect to the back, and that's the back. So I did do all over, and I put like gold, because that's all I had, gold glitter. But I usually work with a lot of silver. And then this was one of my bead chains that I made in her inspiration or honor. So let's start. All right, yap. All right, so let's see what's going on. Leo season. So we're getting bold, we're getting creative, we're getting expressive, because the dance floor is nothing without you, girl. The spotlight is nothing without your boy. That was a remix. I kind of butchered that. That was Gucci Mane featuring Usher. Spotlight. All right, let's see what's going on. Let it be great. Let it be great. Let it be great. Incredible connection. I'm getting that we have sons of Yamaya here today. Incredible connection with the oceans and the seas. Any type of water, rivers, or lakes. I mean, and I wear a lot of like ocean blues as well. That's my laptop, you guys. I have pendants with ocean views back home in my islands. You guys, I have a special treat too, a trippy treat. So I have plenty of fortune cookies in here. I love fortune cookies. So I got some fortune cookies for us. So it's plenty. It's a lot. Paired that with my fortune cookie bowl. Oh, and my mom gifted me this. It's it looks like Christmassy, almost like a stocking from my home island, St. Thomas, USVI. The VI nice. Ew. So I'm going to be using that. My mom knows I like stuff like that. So she often sends me it. And I'm so grateful. It's just the little things, you know. I love that lady. She's a Libra lady. All right. You know, Libra always has the best gifts, right? All right, let's see what's going on. What's next? What's next? Leo season. This could be the beginning of Leo season, middle or end. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my loves. We have wisdom. This is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot for those of you that are practicing tarot or studying tarot. All right, so we have some values. I'm hearing values, and obligations, or value versus obligations. The good book, some of you may be going to your Proverbs or your book of Psalms or your Holy Bible or your Quran, whatever holy text that you're leaning on, or so. Okay, you know what I'm getting? Somebody's giving themselves permission to create their own laws and order. I associate the Hierophant with wisdom and actually studying. This could also be spiritual teachers here, or gurus could be coming out of the springing out, ready to now offer their gifts or their services to the world or to their community. And we have harmony. This is the Lovers. So we have two major arcana, and we have balance. I feel like this is, let me think. Justice. So we have Libra, Taurus, and we have Gemini vibes going on, but it doesn't have to be that zodiac sign per se. This could also be seasons. All right. So let me tell you, justice is here. So laws. Remember, I spoke about that with the laws. So this could be the laws of nature, the laws of attraction, the laws of war. I'm hearing 48 laws of power. That's interesting. That's interesting. You know what? Because I have a few 48 laws of power guides that I go by. No way. Oh, I'm hearing that beware that you may be in a relationship, because the Lovers, it could talk about very, very important relationships, or this could be relationships that are very sexual or physical in nature. So this could be somebody that's dating someone, and this is very special to them, special enough for them to change the laws that they live by. This is a serious commitment, or there's a truth in a commitment. It's almost like I'm coming to terms. I'm hearing terms, conditions, and obligations going on here. The laws of love, the laws of wisdom and love. Bet. So I'm getting, this is coming back from 48 Laws of Power. I'm paraphrasing because it's coming up from the top of my head. This is something that streamed through really quickly here. I'm getting that people, because we have people here in the background, people will try all kinds of underhanded methods to get you to commit, because the Lover's energy is like a commitment. Finding the truth about a commitment. Maybe somebody was being underhand here, or somebody was using underhanded methods to get you to commit. They may have showered you with gifts, favors, to put you under some sort of obligation. This could also feel like somebody's married, and maybe there's no sex, or the sex is becoming non-existent here. Injustice with some sort of law or order. So you're being encouraged to pay attention to what you're committing to. Some of you, somebody wants to commit to you at all costs. This may be their truth. I'm going to look in my channeled notes. I hope you guys are feeling wonderful. And if you're not, you need to work on that for you. All right. So we have the Hierophant energy. Remember, I spoke about Tauruses yesterday. I think somebody commented about the Taurus person. Yeah, you know. So we have 65 or 56. We also have 6 plus 5 is 11. So we have 11 going on here. Or if you add all of that up, but we don't break down master's number here. We don't break down master numbers. So it's the principle. I'm hearing it's the principle of this special or very highly important relationship. Somebody's looking for security. There may be a risk of being ridiculed here. Okay, so maybe somebody's in an obligation and they want to like pursue another life, but they're obligated, or they made a vow. We have free thinkers here with the Hierophant, but they delegate, or it's like they have conversations, but it turns very political. I'm hearing the laws of human rights. Human rights is under scrutiny or danger. Community leaders or community traditions are coming out. I'm also getting that I need to talk about suggestions about involving yourself in a certain group, a community, affordable group of community. Maybe this is a group home or community home for an elder hand. But I'm getting, try to invest in an affordable community. You need to be around like-minded individuals. This could also be your soul tribe coming into view here or coming into focus. This is neighborhood, community, or commonwealth. Bureaucracy or census. Maybe somebody works in those department, public administration, public affairs, the Bureau of Immigration. Why did I say that? All right, so some of you may have these skills, these services, and you're being encouraged to help, or you're encouraging and inspiring to those that are dedicated to aligning or realigning with their higher selves or values, core principles, somebody's commitment to a higher level soulmate. This could be twin rays here. Somebody's commitment to that relation or connection is changing. Somebody may be standing up in their group, or they're being promoted in their group. Commonwealth. I'm also hearing numbers, justice with Hierophant. Numbers rule the ethers or the universe. Numbers are important. Connect with yourself. Some of you need to recommit to yourself. Recommit to healing the parts of you that you have separated or repressed. Yeah, I have soul work. All right, so some of you need to know that if you're looking for a quick fix, or you're looking for an easy way out through my readings, or you're looking to bypass some sort of wisdom that you need to implement in your life moving forward, I am not the reader for you. All right, I'm not the reader for you if that's what you're trying to do here. Get a quick fix, or you want the easy way out or easy answers. I am not. All right. So there may be balance being restored. Could be even harmony between twin rays, twin flames, or higher level soulmates. Commitment is coming, or your commitment is being tested against your values, your core morals is what I'm hearing, or morality. With justice being here, Libra energy, this could also go through to Libra season, or you have a Libra that you're dealing with, or some Libras may be under scrutiny about a case, or you have a very discerning parent, mother, or relationship with a Libra. The truth. Something is happening in perfect order. It may not look like that now with the justice, but it's happening in a rightful order. The cosmic courts are here. Some of you may have been chosen, just like how I adopted the YOOOU goddess Yamaya. There's a lot of spiritual leaders that claim that you got to go through them to be anointed or to know which YOOOU goddess or God has chosen you. But what about those individuals that have vivid dreams? Because I've had vivid dreams that I pursued and led me to certain things about Yamaya and Ogun. I mean, I literally had people gift me with stuff that related to those entities. I didn't go looking for it. I didn't go wanting to throw myself into those groups or those communities. It actually came to me. People was drawn to me to relay these messages from these powers, from these ascended masters as well, ascended spirit guides. So some of you may be adopting, or you're being pulled, picked, chosen, because you're open or you're receptive to that energy. So it's streaming through you. I look at the Hierophant as the bridge from the Most High's knowledge to man. So some of you are spiritual leaders. Some of you became spiritual leaders or spiritual gurus, could even be religious. So you could be mixing spirituality with religion through a very high level soulmate. This person entered your life across your path to restore balance, to teach you cause and effect, or consequences. So somebody may want to break an obligation, a vow, or a commitment because they want, it's like they've been following this chain of command, this law, this order for a long time. They may have reached a place of elite, and it's like, this is not my calling. So some of you may be shifting out of a certain calling. You may be gravitating, pulled, or called to another mission. And that's cool. Your life is not really supposed to be about one mission, but it's not going to happen until you're ready to take that next step up to that level. So some of you may be in separation, and that's kind of despair of a commitment. Some of you are going to be tested, your values, your core, while you're trying to endure some sort of security. Somebody may have a job at the jail, a jailer, or somebody works at a cemetery or some sort of soup kitchen, or they passed that. I'm hearing District 4. What is that about? Anyhow, let me see how much time I have. You know I can run out for the mouth. All right, so I have cards crashing here. So let's say you have this special person, twin flamers, all of that good stuff, twin rays, or higher level soulmate. This is my person. This is my life partner. All right, could be a Libra, Taurus, Gemini involved, or those were seasons or time frames where you guys met, or special things may have happened there. Let's get the crappy cards out for my crappy card passé. You guys know the backstory about that. I was sitting down one day and I just had these old index cards staring at me. They were catching dust on my desk, and I was like, let me fold these things up and put some keywords on it. So let's tap into the twin flamers or the higher level soulmates. Some of you, again, going into this connection or meeting these people, it turned you on to your mission. It turned you on to a higher purpose. I'm also getting something that's very contradictive here, or contradictions, or there's there's like a double life, something by day and something by night. All right, we have very successful lawyers or prosecutors or representers here, mediators are here. We have energy block. Absence is the biggest poison. So some of you may be dealing with someone that's obligated to another life, but they really miss you. Your energy is felt. Your absence is felt, and it feels like this person may be losing their purpose, or they're questioning some things about what they were living by. Maybe it's time for somebody to change their commitments, their principles, if they want this very important commitment or important relationship with the lovers. We have memories. Memories don't live like people do. Or there's memories. This person is thinking about a lot of very pleasant or moments that they spent with you. It's like maybe they are really loyal and dedicated to you. That may be something that's their truth, but they have not conveyed that yet. Maybe they have an obligation that's kind of blocking them from stepping forward and actually, I'm hearing word is bond, or words hold a lot of meaning. We have quit. So somebody may want to quit. And this could look at as a group, a family, a community, an association, a foundation that somebody was in. And this could be an initiation phase for the twin flamers or higher level soulmate, where the balance is being restored. I'm also getting with the justice. You don't have to know each and every detail and how things are going to be restored into balance or harmony or equilibrium. There are consequences here for breaking obligation, deeds, lease, some sort of contract. There is an obligation. Somebody's quitting. Somebody may be quitting a community tradition or a faith. Somebody's mastering their faith. Wow. Commonwealth is here. And we have increased money. All right, so maybe somebody was involved in a situation. This could be military as well, where there were bells, there were whistles, and all of that good stuff. But it's like, yeah, I need a woman or I need a guy by my side. That's just what it is. I've been putting in that work for years, buddy. This could also talk about retirement. Somebody's wanting to retire from a job they have been working for 10, 20 years. Somebody's offering their business service for free. I don't know, that's what do you call that? Pro bono. Business or public affairs is happening here. Increased money and friendship. Wow. So some of you may be in a friendship relationship, or you got friend zoned by a very special companion, and they cherish this friendship. It taught them a lot. It possibly got them to go back into religious or spiritual texts or books. Emotional body. So the Taurus energy is very sensual, like Libra. They are ruled by the planet Venus. That's pleasure, that sensualness, that contentment and trust. I find Libra and Taurus, they need time to trust you, to open up. Same ways with Capricorn, they not only, but they gel well with people that have matching ambitions. So this may be something here as well, matching ambitions, but somebody may be wanting to quit a life that they were following other people's command or laws or order. It's almost like somebody was helping other people build their kingdom or their empire, and you may have came into this person's life and show them, hey, you could be a balanced person by following your own passion, by following your own crafts. So you may have been that mediator or that person that brought a lot of advice to help someone to pursue their own, or give themselves permission to create their own laws to live by. So you may be a great inspiration. You may be very gutsy, or you were very brave, or you have a gentle way of being determined in life, and this person loves that. We have intuition, pops out 34, and we have nature, Gaia, and we have this te. So you know what? This could be politics or something going on with the community, some sort of organization, a department or operations that supervise the land administrations or administrator here. I don't know. We have respect the beauty of your body. As you respect Mother Earth, remain connected to nature, you are protected. I love it. Yes. So whatever sacred text that you're reading, it's kind of like channeling me or guiding me to say you need to go back to some sort of text that kind of connects man to earth. Okay, so the meek shall inherit the earth. I don't know why I heard it in Tupac's voice, but I do know, I think that's the song Fret Night with Storm. I can't remember if it was Tupac featuring Storm, Fret Night, where he was talking about the meek shall inherit the earth. It says, look at the areas in your life that you need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers. Listen to the messages that come from your intuition and follow through. So that's that moral compass. How many of you are committed to following the answers that come from your heart? This is what brings harmony and balance here. This could also be a cosmic union or a cosmic marriage that's happening with both masculine and feminine energy to become very whole. But I also feel like now somebody's wholeness, they have mastered trusting and following through their intuition. They're now looking for somebody that's compatible or have matching ambitions, core values, principles, or commitments. Hey, I'm hearing commit to the conscientiousness to endure security. I'm getting somebody needs to avoid some sort of risk that it could be playing with the laws. I'm not going to repeat what I just saw because I'm very aware that we have government officials that's watching my page. Yes, I know you're out there. you notice all this blue, and we have the water, or we have the ocean. So some of you, your intuition is very deep or vast, like the ocean. I was looking through my library downstairs and I saw beautiful darkness. And what did I see above that? Okay, so I have a book called Beautiful Darkness. I haven't read it yet, but it was very intriguing, so I copped it. Yeah, I do stuff like that. But beautiful darkness could be the deepness of the ocean, of the sea, or like deep outer space. So some of you may have like an obsession, or that's something that you're fond of, the deep darkness of outer space or the deep darkness of the ocean. We have the cheater energy, cheaters. You may have cheater print, or you have cheater art, whatever, or you have a cheater totem or a tattoo. But the cheaters adapt to, or they're very flexible to speed. So something about speed. Somebody's adapting to speed. Okay, so you are protected, my love. Some of you may need to plant trees or go hiking. I'm planning to kind of record in this hiking spot that I usually go to alone, because, you know, it's my favorite spot. But I'm planning to like record there, because, you know, the birds, the trees blowing, it just brings like this, it sounds similar to the ocean, but not really. You know what I'm saying? So increased money is here. Some of you may be getting a pay raise, and it's just this energy. You're getting what's rightfully yours. Please don't question how this is coming to you. Some of you, your spiritual outlooks are changing. You're understanding the deeper meaning here in your life or life. Some of you, this is helping you achieve fulfillment. Some of you are analyzing a reoccurring or a current pattern. It may have some sort of control over your destiny, or it's a block on how you're understanding that it's a block. You're aware of it's a block on who you're becoming. The greater whole, spiritual outlook of the greater whole. Remember, spirituality is more of an individual practice. It has to do with having a sense of peace and purpose. Religion is a set of organized beliefs and practices shared by a community or a group. So that's the difference there. Spirituality is a state of having a connection to spirit, that inner self, that spirit world, intuition, and the Hierophant. Some of you are like, this is for like masculine energy, so this could be for my guys, or my guys in the audience. Some of you are very valuable, high valued spiritual men, and your morals, your core values are being tested. Know that you're protected. The cosmic courts are watching. Hey, principals, higher principals is hey. Wow. Let's see about this lover's energy. So let's say you and your person is not talking, but you guys are communicating through intuitive nudges or through the language of the soul. And this could be the heart chakra as well. So pay attention. This is speak to me like I'm someone you love type of cards. Okay, so this is a few messages. So listen up. This person is changing. All right, they're changing how they carry themselves, and they're hoping when you see them, or you get back into union, or get in union with this person, it's very obvious that you're influencing this person. So we have, I don't need you to see this exactly as I do, but I do need you to hey. All right, so this person may want to talk to you. They may want to explain some things that they may be switching around, or commit, or some sort of commitment or vow that they want to do, or some sort of serious routine that they want to talk to you about. They don't need you to see it exactly as they do, but they do need you to listen. So this means you have to shut up and pay attention. If you're not sure what this person is talking about, try to repeat the question back to them and give them that opportunity to correct you or further elaborate. Some of you need to practice listening. I don't feel heard. So some of you are dealing with someone that is very special to you, or you're very special to them, but they don't feel like you're hearing them. Maybe this is a person that uses external things to kind of channel what they're, bring that message. So they may repost things, or they may use song lyrics, or they may use scriptures or texts. Somebody's ready to make a decisive action here. They got the right answer. They got the wisdom and they're ready to move forward. Some things may be challenging this new commitment. Ooh, I'm hearing I didn't climb out of the shithole to go back to it. Ew. Okay, so I'm getting that somebody does the opposite of what they're thinking or wanting to do. Counteraction, folks. Somebody's worried about their appearance or their image if they come out with their spiritualness or their spiritual outlook. They're into metaphysical, divine, sacred stuff, or something is not sacred anymore. Listen, just because you have a lot of things streaming in or content on your social media platforms, that don't mean that you should be pressed to follow through. Keep certain things sacred. Or things that are something that's sacred is going to be restored. I'm also hearing the old gods or the goddesses is being brought back into the communities. Very, very impressive. Yeah. Positive thinking, thinking differently. Refocus your mind. Happy, healthy, relaxed places, please. I'm feeling very scared of you right now. So some of you may have very powerful, accurate intuitions and this person is like freaked out about it, but it brings such a openness or freedom, almost like they're looking at you as their religious leader. I'm afraid that if I say sorry, you'll make everything my fault. Ooh, so maybe this is why this person is keeping quiet right now, or they're like studying. I'm feeling like this person is studying in isolation or solitude. They're making it their business to learn something different or learn things new. Hey, it's hard admitting I might be wrong. So somebody may have been following a religious order, or again, they're following a cultural teaching or community tradition, and they have seen that it may have led them or they came off very wrong here when it comes to pursuing you. So right now, they may not want to admit to anything because they're afraid that you're going to put all the blame on them. I'm hearing Akon, blame me. If that's correct. If that's not correct, big up on yourself in the comment box. If you've been hearing songs about put the blame on me or forgive me, that's that person coming through. They want to come forward. They want to come forward. But again, they may be very contradiction here, walking contradiction. Some of you, this could be you as well. I know what I said was hurtful. I truly didn't mean it and would do anything to take it back. So maybe this person kind of like said very harshly, like, this is not going to work. You're from a different world. I have this obligation, that obligation. My life is pledge of allegiance to this, that, and the other. This is not going to work. But the cosmic court stepped in because this person was under an illusion. Whatever they were living by is not, they were like really dedicated and loyal to this shit. And this could be blind loyalty, not trusting their own decisions or not trusting the answers that come from their heart, but putting that decisions on their traditions. So they don't think, they just follow these traditions. And you know, what I have discovered about myself, yeah, there are many ways to show honor or show discipline or dedication to something or worship or acknowledgement, praises, but whatever comes to you, follow it. That's your magic. All right. This is something that's implemented in your DNA. This could be coming from ancestral wisdom. So things that you're just like, you just don't know where you learned it from, but you're doing it. That could be ancestral wisdom. Again, don't question things. This is balance. This is justice as well. Things are happening, things are shifting, but you're not supposed to know every little detail about it. Quit what? Right now, right now, I'll do anything for you to know how much I love you. Somebody wants to commit to you. And there may be some factors here that seems like it's impossible to do. This is like, you know, when you watch those movies and we have the priesthood and they found somebody that, you know, really gels with, they kind of want to, I don't know what that word is, but they want to give it up. They want to give up that thing that they were following, or they pledge allegiance their life to, because they found someone that they want to love on and wants to be loved by that person. So your person may have went a different route, and now they're seeing the truth. Things are being transparent. The truth takes time with justice. There's something really important I need to say to you. I would like you to truly listen, not react, at least for 5 minutes anyway. So this person wants you to shut up and just listen. They know you're very reactive, or you could be very judgmental with the justice, or you have very strong, what do you call it, observation, and then you come to this like decision, not a decision, but you come to this, I guess it's decision, and they just want you to listen before you decide, or before you form, that word doesn't want to come to me. Big up on yourself in the comment box if it rings through and you know that word was trying to come out, but it's not coming out. You may be the one to fill in that or finish that sentence. Right now, I don't need a lecture. I need your love. So this person, your love is their religion. Your love is like words of faith. I almost said the word of God. So maybe you guys talk and it's like fruitful or fullness, like the word of God, the word of the Most High. Now, we could read a lot of holy, sacred texts. We could go to a lot of mediators or priests or shamans or whomever, religious leaders, spiritual leaders, to help us break down what we're reading. But ultimately, the word of God, the word of the Most High, Elohim, Al-Ramari, whomever you associate with, it filters through you. These things are written in parables, metaphors, because it needs you to think. Those words of the Most High, or people, their visions or their experiences. You're reading things that people have experienced when it comes to their connection to their Savior or their source. Now it's your turn to write your book. You're thinking up you're taking up so much space right now. It feels like there's no room for me. So some of you may have like this big personality, or you have like this habit of when you're coming into the room, you just fill it up with your laughter, your jokes, your stories, what you want to share, and there's little room for this person to speak up. So you may be dealing with someone that's very they like to observe, and sometimes they kind of trip up on their words, or they don't exactly know how to express or say something here, but they want to talk their truth. They want to have the floor. Give them the spotlight. Give them the floor. Be attentive like a teacher to a student. Let's talk about it. The Lover's energy with the six or harmony card here in this deck. Some of you're intuitively getting this nudges that it's time for you to kind of listen and be attentive to this person's needs. Something about a blueprint, the layout or the blueprint is here. Some of you may be blueprint holders, and you have the ability to see the blueprint, but you cannot change it with justice here. You have no idea how much I regret the direction I took this in. I'm really sorry. I'm like stuttering, or I'm running over my words here. So let me tell you, I'm also hearing Cupid's arrow. If you look at the traditional tarot lovers, you would see Cupid, or in some of my decks, I can't remember. I'm going to have to show you guys on my Instagram. So Cupid's arrow is here. Somebody's fallen deeply in love. They could feel like love is blinding them, or they're very naive. They want to stick to some sort of code here. But this is very euphoric or euphoria energy. This could be a new love for some of you. This could be an erotic love where it releases like cocktails of chemicals, dopamine, adrenaline, feeling love struck here. Romantic memories as well could be like really steamy. Let's see what else your person wants to tell you. I know I sound extremely angry, but I was feeling more threatened than you could possibly have known. Ooh, so maybe this connection or this attachment, it threatened this person's old values. Hey, it threatened their creed, and they were like, or they felt like they were being overpowered. They could literally feel like they want to abandon some sort of creed or organization, and that they didn't like that feeling. They didn't like that feeling, so they had to separate from you, or they had to kind of convince themselves this is just physical. This is just a physical relationship. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. You can't. It's consequences for denying the truth here as well, or holding back the truth. It's consequences. This person may be learning that. I'm sorry. So they may want to kind of come on the middle ground here, or they want to be transparent. No more creating like fog, or I'm getting despair or abandonment. I want us to stop what we are doing to each other. Both of us now. I'll stop first. So your person is trying to make a difference. They're trying to evolve. This person may have spent years believing in an intellect, a law, an order, and not their own spirit, not their own decisiveness, not the own answers that's coming from their heart. They're learning the consequences about that. So if this person was superficially smart, or they were half-assed in self-knowledge, that is changing. Instead they're becoming wise and evolved. So if they were involved with you or not involved with you, I feel like that's going to change. Some sort of gift of knowledge. They seek the truth. They got the truth. They realize a conflict within. Taurus energy. It's a dominant force. This could be the Most High. This could be Source coming through here. So their natural environment, or their natural world with nature and Gaia, is showing them it's like a lot. I'm probably acting like blank right now, and I can appreciate how disturbing that might be for you. So this person may feel like they're acting like somebody that you know, or somebody that you may have decided to separate from. Some of you may have blind loyalty to a friend, or to a group, a crew, a posse. Some of you may have decided to kind of go your separate ways, or you went on a path of education, self-education, spiritual education, you name it. So let's see about the fortune cookie, right? 46 minutes. Timetables. I'm hearing timetables, or time will tell. I'm hearing, you know that song by Brother Bob? Jah would never give the power to a bald head. Ew. All right, so we're going to see what's going on. We're going for the bottom. Nah, we're going in the middle. Middle. Take the higher road. Take the higher road. Take the higher path. Going to break it. Usually I just crumble the vanilla pieces on my food, or my noodles, or my fried rice. This will get a little crunchy. But I love fortune cookies. This is a vanilla flavored. All right. A man without aim is like a clock without hands, as useless as if it turns, as if it stands. I have this one already though. 42, 16, 56, 28, 21, 49. I'll read it again. A man without aim is like a clock without hands, as useful if it turns, as if it stands. So somebody was following somebody else's laws, creeds, and orders. They were following this group, and now they may be stepping into this leadership energy. Or in this Leo season, it's going to be like so entertaining and vibrant to see somebody step up in this leadership role. Somebody's questioning what kind of man they are. You have brought this illumination or this enlightenment to this person to check their commitments, who they're or what they're committing to. They may feel like this useless energy or lost right now. So it's like coming to that awareness from the education or the learning lessons, finally grasping lesson learned with justice and wisdom. Now they're coming into this wholeness. You guys hear that horn blow? So that's confirmation that the person or whoever, this could be you, coming into this wholeness. We're now being decisive. That's masculine energy. When we're decisive about our actions, fuck the naysayers, fuck whoever has something to say. We know our mission, we know our aim, and we're going to walk proudly towards it. Somebody's given themselves permission to create their own laws and orders to follow so they could have a balanced, harmonious life. They don't want to be useless anymore. They want to go and pursue their own aim. Their world could be changing here. Maybe there's a lot of despair and suffering, or they're tired of seeing suffering around them. They want to put their practice or their skills or their talents to use, their services for free. This could be cleanup programs, detoxing programs, free educational about money or success or wealth. Hey, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for popping through. I love you guys. You guys give me tremendous amount of motivations when I wake up and I read your very inspirational, warm emails. It's really difficult as a sole creator of this channel to reply to each and every email and comment, but make no mistakes, I am reading it. Due to privacy purposes, I am the only one that checks my emails and my comments. I'm a very private person. I'm a Libra. Libras don't ever overstep anybody's privacy, and they don't expect other people to do that to them. So I'm a very private person. I respect and I take it very seriously, the privacy of others. So if you're shooting me your emails, just know it's me one that's reading it. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. I feel like there's a union coming into place, or some of you are going to have a very beautiful commitment coming from someone that was uninvolved, or they was just really dedicated to another obligation, vow, or situation. This could also be the married life. They were married to someone or married to a particular group or order. All right, so check out the description box below on how you could give back to this channel. It is not necessary, but it goes right back into the channel with creative arts, ongoing education with tarot, new decks, new oracles, literature, cleansing tools, all that great stuff. So big up on yourself in the comment box. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Ciao.